All right, guys, welcome to this page of the notes. Now, what we're going to do here is on the previous page, we have graphed our data set, right? Again, we're graphing the data set that is the average life expectancy for people living in the United States. So based on the year, we have the life expectancy, and we've already gone ahead and graphed that data set. We did that on the previous page. Now what we're going to do is find the line of regression, which we'll then use to predict a future event. So the way that this is going to work is we need to find that line of regression, and you're going to start by hitting the stat button again. Same button we used to enter our data into, we're now going to use to find the line of regression for that data. So you'll do stat, but this time instead of hitting enter right away, we need to enter or arrow over to get to calculations. So you go ahead and arrow over, should say calculations at the top, that's what should be highlighted. And if you choose option number 4, it should say line of regression. It'll probably be abbreviated line REG, but that means line of regression, and you will hit enter. Now you'll need to hit enter a couple of times. I think on my calculator I need to hit it 4 times until you get down to calculate. And then when you hit enter that last time on calculate, your screen should come up looking like this. It's going to give you an equation. It tells you what kind of equation it is. It's y equals mx plus b. But they've changed it in the calculator. I don't know why Texas Instrument does this, but they do. That's okay. It is what it is. In the calculator, instead of calling the slope m, they call it a. All right, so I know it looks a little different than our y equals mx plus b. In your calculator, it's y equals ax plus b, but whatever, no big deal. It's still slope-intercept form. A is your slope, b is your intercept, and it gives you all of that information right there on your calculator screen. So let me go ahead and write the equation, which they have right here, except I want you to do something different. For me, on the quiz or the test, to avoid rounding errors, do not round these numbers. I know here they rounded the numbers. Please don't do that. You'll need to keep all of the numbers. I know it's a lot of numbers. That's okay. You guys are in high school. You can handle it. So we're going to have y equals, my slope is 0.1441018767. That's A. So then I'll have an X after that. So X. And then let's see here. My B is a negative number, so then it'll be minus 211.43233056. Again, I know that that is a lot of numbers, but guys, please keep all of the numbers. Do not round. Do not round. Keep all the numbers. That way we all get the same answer on the quiz or the test. Again, please do not round. Now, what you could do if you wanted to, again, when it comes to the quiz or the test, it is not necessary. It is not necessary, but you absolutely could then graph that line of regression. Your calculator will graph it for you. And if you want to do that, you're just going to go into y equals. That is the button right under the screen over on the far left-hand side. The variance. The variance, it is the button right next to clear. It's just to the left of the clear button on your calculator. You're going to choose option number 5. You're going to arrow over, option number 1, hit graph, and it'll throw that regression line in there for you. Again, this is not necessary for the test or the quiz. Not necessary. All I really need, what I'm going to ask you to find is the prediction equation, the line of regression, which your calculator will find for you. And then we're going to use it to predict a future value. In this case, the life expectancy in the year 2025, right? In the year 2025. So here we go. I'm going to plug that in. I'll go ahead and do this by hand for us. Again, my equation was right. Oh, sorry. Let me erase that. I got stuck. I've already written my prediction equation right up here. Again, don't skip any values. I'm just going to drop a 2025 right in here for x. So let's go ahead and do that. do it here in a color that you can see. Let me do it in black. All right, so I'm going to have y equals, again, my slope was 0.1441, 0.018, 767. I'm going to multiply that by 20, 25, and then subtract from that 211.4323, 0.56. Let me do that for you again here. You guys are watching this math live. I actually didn't do this ahead of time, so got my calculator here. I'm going to have 0 point. Let's see, it's going to be 14410187767. We're going to multiply that by 2025, and then we're going to subtract 211.43233056, and I get 80.4. So look what you guys have to look forward to. In the year 2025, the average life expectancy for people living in the United States is going to be about 80.4 years. Is that exact? Well, no, it's an average, and it's also a prediction. It could be a little lower than that on average. It could be a little higher than that. We won't know until we get to the year 2025, but it's a really good prediction based on the trend we've been seeing so far. Again, the point here is this: your calculator will do all of the work for you. It will make a much more accurate prediction than we can make because our line of fit is much better. In fact, we don't even call it a line of fit. We call it a regression line because of the calculations your calculator is doing. Just means that that line fits the data set far better than we're capable of doing, and hopefully makes our predictions that much better. That takes care of the problem on this page of the notes. Head on over to the next page and we'll look at another one. I'll meet you there.